Hey everyone, welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in today's video, we're going to be going over the 3 things that we go over on the channel each and every single day. And those 3 things include where you guys can find a Madame Nazar, all the daily collection sets and their current cycles, and then of course all of the daily challenges. But if you guys are enjoying these videos and want to continue seeing these videos, make sure that you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. And also make sure that you guys are sharing these videos with everyone and everywhere that you possibly can. Not only does it help the channel grow, it helps the YouTube algorithm, and then it truly does tell me that you do want me to continue making these videos, as I can see how many times and where these videos are actually shared. So anyway, let's go ahead and move on. So let's go ahead and talk about the cycles. First of all, we're going to be talking about anything that uses the field shovel first of all. So fossils will be a part of cycle number 2. We have the arrowheads at cycle number 2 as well. The lost jewelry at cycle number 2. We have the family heirlooms at cycle number 3, and then the coins at cycle number 1. Now, the next 4 sets that I'm about to go over, you don't even need to be a collector at all in order to collect them, but you do need to be a collector in order to sell them, so definitely get that collector bag as soon as you possibly can. Yes, I do understand that it costs gold. We're going to be going over the daily challenges so you guys can earn some more. You can do PvP. You can do a lot of other things here in Red Dead Online to get that gold as much as possible. I do have a video that goes over the best way possible, so if you don't have that 15 gold bars or whatever it's on sale for specifically that week, then you might be able to get it for a little bit cheaper, but I at least show you guys how to get that as well. So anyway, we got American Wildflowers, which is going to be 3 sets every single day. It's going to be a part of cycle number 1. Tarot cards at cycle number 3. Antique alcohol bottles at cycle number 4. And then last but not least, we got the bird eggs, also at cycle number 4. All right, let's go ahead and move off to the side of the road before we get yelled at by pretty much every stranger and NPC here in Red Dead Online for just standing around doing absolutely nothing, because apparently that seems like the most sus thing ever in the world, so... and we deserve to die for it, apparently. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on. We're going to go over the list mode first, and then we're going to follow it up with extensive detail, starting with the daily general challenges. We got 1 clothing style updated, 2 geese skin, 5 herbs eaten, 1 place top 3 with a score in free room events, 3 player kills with explosives in Showdown, 1 void mission completed, 5 types of fish caught, the bounty hunter role, 2 bounties brought in from West Elizabeth posters, 1 bounty hunt completed with 5 minutes or more left, 3 living bounty targets in a photograph, trader roll, 15,838 distance delivery wagon traveled while on a mission, 3 donated deadly predator carcasses or skins, and then 6 perfect carcasses donated to crypts. The collector roll, 6 collectibles collected, 3 collectibles found using a field shovel. We have 3 family heirlooms found. The moonshiner roll, 1 moonshine bar, change decor, 2 moonshine bar, drunken player interactions, and then 2 moonshine of preferred type sold to a buyer. And then the naturalist roll, 2 blending tonics crafted or used, 1 don't kill any animal for 24 game hours, and then 3 forest river animal samples taken. All right, let's go ahead and go over what you guys can actually do for today. Hopefully earning at least a little bit of extra gold here in Red Dead Online. Like I said, if you guys need that gold, this is an okay way of doing it, especially once you start getting up to that, you know, 0.2 to 0.25 for 1 week. Stupid Rockstar for changing it. But anyway, we got clothing style updated. This one is probably the easiest, especially if you have any clothing saved to your horse. All you have to do is go down here, change it, easy peasy, and then you can go ahead and change it back. Did I save it? Okay, good. I was like, did I save my, because after, like, one of the updates, all my stuff, like, disappeared off my horse, and I had to re-go back and change my outfits. I was sad. Anyway, moving on. That's the easiest one for today, I think, that I saw. 2 geese skinned. The area that I'm currently at, which is right outside of Emerald Station, the Heartland Overflow, this is a great opportunity to find geese. You can find them flying overhead during the early mornings, and then during the day, they will actually spawn like right in this area right here. And if they're not there, then just go ahead and ride a little bit away, and then come back, and then they should be there. Otherwise, you can go to other locations, but this is probably one of my go-to locations specifically for geese. All right, moving on to the next one. We got 5 herbs eaten. Number 1, you can just eat whatever is currently in your inventory. Otherwise, right in this area again, right in the Heartland Overflow area, you guys can actually go ahead and find a lot of different herbs from, there's wild mint, there's thyme, oregano, there's milkweed, there's a ton of other herbs just right around in this area that you guys can go ahead and pick up and go ahead and eat right away. Place top 3 with a score in free roam events. This obviously does require you guys to be part of a free roam event, and then make sure that you guys are in the top 3. If you're not very good at some of the PvP or just some of the challenges in general, then this might be a little bit more difficult for you. And there's a limited amount of free roam events that you can actually participate in a day. It's not like Showdown where you can just consistently and constantly just start them over again and get better at it. You're kind of limited. 3-player kills with explosives in Showdown. This one's going to be a little bit easier. Number 1, you do have to, I would recommend using the pamphlet if you guys have access to it. If you don't have access to it, finding and buying dynamite might be a good opportunity, and then going ahead and using that in Showdowns. The boy mission completed. The boy is usually in a couple different places depending on where you guys are currently located. Number 1, he can usually be outside of Flatneck Station. Or number 2, he's usually over here in Valentine, and that's where he looks like he's at today. So those are the 2 spots that I see him kind of going to every once in a while. And then last but not least, we got 5 types of fish caught. So you have to catch 5 different types of fish. So Dakota River is a really good opportunity to get a whole bunch of different fish. You can get, like around here, you can get smallmouth bass, you can get rock bass, chain pickerel, redfin pickerel. You can find bluegill here. Around here, you guys will find salmon. Around this area, you guys will find steelhead trout. Down by the riverside, by Thieves Landing, by Stillwater Creek, you guys can find largemouth bass. Off of Blackwater, you guys can find lake sturgeon. Off of Lake Oangila, towards the back here, you guys can find salmon and also muskie. And then Northern Pike, right behind, right over here in the Dakota River, behind Valentine. So lots of different opportunities that you guys can go ahead and find different places, and those are the main ones. And there's obviously bullhead catfish and channel catfish if you guys want to go after those over by Saint Denis. Moving on to the bounty hunter role, we got 2 bounties brought in from West Elizabeth posters. So you're looking at Strawberry or Blackwater. 1 bounty hunt complete with 5 minutes or more left. So basically do a bounty hunt as fast as you possibly can. And then 3 living bounty targets in a photograph. So make sure that they're alive before you turn them in. They can be hog-tied, and then just take a picture of them. And then we got the trader roll, 15,838 distance delivery, travel on a mission. This is going to be roughly equivalent to 2 distant deliveries. We have 3 donated deadly predator carcasses skins. I still think the easiest way to do this is setting up your camp in the bayou or NW or the Blue Water Marsh area and going after the large alligators. It's just easy, and they're pretty much everywhere. And then 6 perfect carcasses donated crypts. Doesn't matter what size they are, but if you want to maintain the quality, bolt action rifle will be a large, and it has to be a full carcass, so it can't be like the alligators or bears or anything like that. And then if you're going after a medium or small, use a varmint rifle. The collector roll, we got 6 collectibles collected. We already went over that collection list earlier, so just do that. Otherwise, family heirlooms, again, will be a part of cycle number 3. And then 3 collectibles found with the shovel. I would recommend using the arrowheads or the coins or the fossils for that specifically for today. Moonshiner roll, we got 1 moonshine bar, change decor. You guys can either change in a painting or entire theme. Either way will actually work. 2 moonshine bar drunken player interactions. I know that there is a way to do this solely. I still haven't actually done it by myself or individually yet. But if you do this with a friend, if you both get drunk and then slap each other, that's the best way to do it. And then we got 2 moonshine of preferred types sold to a buyer. This one does require you guys to do 2 different types of moonshine, so it's going to take a little bit of time in between. And then you got to make sure that you're selling it to the appropriate person and anybody besides Bert. Bert's going to get no love today. Don't sell it to him. You make way less when you do that anyway. So give Bert the big middle finger and tell him to go piss off, and you want somebody else to buy your moonshine. And then last but not least, we got the naturalist roll. We got 2 blending tonics crafted to use. If you guys had the pamphlet, you guys can go and craft them, or if you've already crafted them, go in and use them. If you don't have the pamphlet, you can just buy them and use them that way. Then we got don't kill any animal for 24 game hours. Just don't kill anything. You guys can take as many samples as you want, but just don't kill any animals. And that includes just running them over with your horse, otherwise it will reset that timer. And then we got 3 Forest River animal samples taken for today. So whatever is the easiest in that category. Shut up. My goodness gracious, animal. Calm your ass. Take a chill pill. Stupid possum. And whatever is the easiest in that area, or in that category, just go ahead and get that completed for today. But anyway, that is everything done, gone over, and covered. If you guys do have any questions regarding anything that we went over in today's episode, besides where Madame Nazar's location is at, because I forgot to tell you, so I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Madame Nazar is actually going to be up north at the Grizzlies East. Right here, making the fast travel destination either your Moonshine Shack or Emerald Station for everything. But anyway, that is everything done, gone over, and covered. If you guys do have any questions, you know what to do. And then hopefully you guys enjoyed. But until next time, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it. And you guys stay gaming.